Hello, hello. All right. We are live-ish. Okay. Audio is working, I think, perhaps. All right, so just checking out some stuff. I'm just kind of browsing around to see encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. Okay. Oh, that's no good. What just happened? That's a little sketch. Delete all save data. Should go to back. I think there's a little bug here. I think there's a bug here. Excuse me. because this really needs to be refactored. This is really bad. But when I press down here, it goes over there. I mean, these buttons should only have focus when none of those screens are open. Is that easy to fix, I wonder? Okay, delete all save data. What is this? Oh, it's just a panel. That's probably an issue. We can give this a class name. Class name, settings, panel. That will help. Yeah, this is looking messy. I just wanted, what am I doing here? I want to do settings dot delete all focus neighbor bottom. I gotta get path. Okay. And the other question is, do I have the return button from the settings panel? Settings back. Okay. Settings back, get path. Will that work? I hope. All right, does this work now? Please work. Hey, okay. And then the settings back. Okay, yeah. So settings back. Yeah, we should do the opposite. Settings back, neighbor focus top equals settings dot delete all. Get path. This is a really, really hacky way. Let's put in a TBD. This is super hacky. This whole thing needs to be refactored. Let's try it again. Okay, that's it's going back to gamepad vibration. Why is that? Settings button. The heck is this? On settings back pressed. Oh, it's oh yeah, that's not right. Neighbor top. What the heck? Let's do, okay, yeah. This is not done right. This needs to be different. Hi. Okay, I don't think I need to do this here. I can set this here. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm hacking up a lung here. Okay, so because this is editable, I should be able to focus neighbor left settings back. Okay. Focus neighbor bottom settings back. Focus neighbor right, delete all. And top, we're going to leave top as is. Okay, and then this one right can go to delete all. And top is going to be delete all. Okay. That should fix that. We shall see. Ugh. One second. My laundry machine is blowing up. Hell. Alright, well, my laundry machine decided to explode. It's okay. It just made a big loud noise. Everything's good. Back here. Okay. This still doesn't work. This is starting to really irritate me. So that focus neighbor top is still wrong. The question is why? Delete all? Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Let's check out our focus neighbors. Neighbor. Just a one match. Why is this wrong still? This is bugging me. This neighbor top should be there. It's not doing that. We can try printing it. So let's do, we print, let's print settings, back, focus, neighbor, top. Could try that. Let's see if that works. I'm not getting very far in this playtest. That is so stupid. What's happening? Gamepad vibration. That is not right. Why is it doing this? This is confusing me. Is it some like editor nonsense? This seems wrong. Oh, settings button, grab focus. Okay, that's fair. Set main focus. There could be some good old editor shenanigans happening. I'm always sketched out by the edited, when you use edited scenes. It seems like it's kind of unstable. I'm not sure why. Like, I get the concept of an edited scene, but I don't trust it, if that makes sense. Alright, let's see. I swear to God, I've spent more time on this focus neighbor stuff than like anything else. Okay, please work. Please work. No, why is it still... So the right focus is that. It's this back button. Blah, why is it doing this? Okay. It shouldn't be. So the back button is right here. Settings back. Is there any other script that could be changing it? Is there any other script that could be changing this? Neighbor top. It's right here. You know what? I'm just undoing all that crap. And we're gonna see, what does it do by default? It goes there by default, which makes no sense. Neighbor top, if I would delete, all. Okay, now it works. All right, that's a weird. Tempted to report as a bug, but I don't even know where to begin to report that. Delete all. Basically, like unsetting and resetting the focus neighbors fixed it, but that just feels like it shouldn't be the case. Let's try again. So if we go, all right, so now it works. Okay. I'm trying to get all of this controller stuff to work properly. Ah, and I lost it. Okay, so because of the debug button. Oh God, this is so janky. So this is definitely rough. All right, I'm not gonna fix it all today, but that's at least something. Let's try to jump in here. I want to try to like ice fish today. I think I need to test ice fishing. I haven't done that in a hot minute. Maybe what I should do. I don't really want to test multiplayer right this very second. Why? What is going on here? What's the focus neighbor? All my focus neighbors are messed up. Why is it like this? Survival panel. Multiplayer. What is your focus neighbor? Neighbor right is quit? No, neighbor right should be leave lobby. Why did I do all this wrong? Leave lobby. And if it's disabled, it should skip over it, I think. And this left should be create lobby. Maybe I moved this stuff around. There we go. Okay. And then the quit button should be left should be leave lobby. All right. Okay. That's better. I'm like afraid to even check this one. But you know what? Actually, this is fine. That one works. And then the leaderboard, you can't scroll, but sure, that's fine. That is fine. I should do the tutorial again. I haven't done that in a minute. Let's do the tutorial. And let's be red. Okay, I want to make sure no bugs. I want to see no console errors. And away we go. Oh, I probably want to turn my heads-up display on. Yes. Okay. Sweet. Press RB to equip your hatchet. Done. Green trees, dead trees, tree sizes. Walk towards a green medium tree until you see a green target dot. All right. Here we go. What do I do now? Tell me, tutorial. With the hatchet equipped, chop off some boughs by holding right trigger. Oh, well, shit. That is not good. Okay, that's a big bug. Oh, holy crap. Oh, God. Holy crap, that's a big bug. All right, let's see if I can reproduce this. I need to make a note of this. This is a bad one. So I think the bug is, today is November the 12th. November 12th. If you create a lobby and leave it, then play single player, Game no work. Oh, I hate game development sometimes. All right, let's see if we can recreate it. First of all, let me try to see if that is the bug. Oh, let's see if that is the actual. Yeah, so if we go ahead and just jump into a tutorial mode, what is going to happen? Can I chop branches is the question. All right, I've got footprints. That's a good sign. Yes. Oh my God. All right. That's a bad bug. So let's try to recreate it. If I go create lobby, and I chill for a sec, and then I leave a lobby, the game thinks we're in multiplayer mode. Ah, it's a real thing. Okay. I gotta focus on fixing this, I guess. So why does it think we're in multiplayer mode when we do that? Multiplayer. So what happens when we press create lobby? What is happening under the hood? We create a lobby. Okay. Okay, so we do the Steam lobby list request. And then if a lobby is created, lobby creator equals true. If we leave a lobby, we got to make sure we unset the lobby creator flag. That's probably what I missed. There's a cat here, by the way, if anyone's in chat. Hello. He's not, he's too shy to be on stream. Crap. I can't believe it. This is we're gonna patch this today. Yeah. Clear lobby. Yep. Oh no, it is here. It is here. Oh. That's not the reason. Oh, this is messy. So, better question, when we start the game, why does it think that multiplayer is enabled? So if we hit play here, if we hit play, multiplayer setup, what's happening inside here? If multiplayer peer and lobby creator, that should be false. That should be false. Co-op is true. All right, let's see if we can get this to trigger. If that triggers, then we know what the problem is. Yeah, this bug really sucks. It's probably an edge case with how many people are playing the game right now. I mean, it appears to be fine, but clearly it's not. Like, why is multiplayer setup trying to call an RPC with a peer which is not connected? So it's something about how we're creating the peers, I think. Yeah. I think I need to do like peer disconnect. What's force? I don't even know what force is. If force is true, the disconnected signal will not be emitted. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try that. That's probably a fix. Is that the washing machine jingle? Yes, it is. Which means I need to throw it in the dryer, but more important things right now. Okay. All right. So if it's not null, if peer is not null, then we disconnect it. In fact, I need to disconnect all the peers. Now that I think about it. Whoa. Say hello, cat. Hello. All right, so clear the lobby. I need to disconnect all the peers. Peer list. Okay, I have a peer list. For peer in peer list. Peer. Disconnect peer. Oh, peer ID. We're gonna see if we can get this to work properly. Because right now it's not. It's very much not working. When I hit leave lobby, it should try to disconnect stuff. But I didn't even hit my breakpoint here. There we go. Okay, because the peer list is empty, but I still need to disconnect my own peer. Peer, disconnect peer. I don't know. This seems sketch. But we'll try it again. So if I create lobby and then disconnect the peer, debugger, the multiplayer instance isn't currently active. Yeah, this is not good. Let's try this again. There's some nonsense here happening with multiplayer peer. And if I try to disconnect, I get a debug error, clear lobby. The multiplayer instance isn't currently active, so that does not fix it. This does not fix. I suspect we're still going to get the bugs. If I press play, yeah, trying to call an RPC, which is not connected. We got to do some Googling. We got to do some Googles. Godot, how to clear multiplayer game, I guess. What is the properly cleanly terminated multiplayer session? Nobody answered. Awesome. Okay, what does AI think? Oh, is there a multiplayer peer? Multiplayer close. Oh, there's a close. Oh, okay. What does that do? Immediately close the multiplayer. Okay. All right, we'll try this. If peer is not equal to null, then we try to close it. Don't you just love game-breaking bugs? Those are the best. Still doesn't work. Okay, awesome. That didn't work. So let's try something else. Multiplayer close. There's like nothing here. Trying to call an RPC via a multiplayer peer which is not connected. Go trying to call an RPC peer with multiplayer which is not connected. Yeah, this is not fixing it. So why is it not fixing it? It probably has something to do with this set multiplayer peer. Go multiplayer node. Where is the multiplayer object? No, give me the proper. It is possible to, okay. Yeah, this is what I want. Multiplayer peer, set multiplayer peer. How do you clear it? Good-o, how to clear a multiplayer peer. Oh boy. Clear all configs, perhaps. Maybe it's just clear all configs. Let's try that. So multiplayer stuff is such a giant pain to try to debug. It's like there's very little documentation on it. I'm also using the Steam multiplayer peer plugin, which is awesome. It's an amazing plugin, but like hard to find information on. No, so that does not work. Yeah. So it still thinks that's connected. I don't even know if that's a function. Now we're calling functions that may or may not exist. I don't think it exists. What even is this object? Oh, scene multiplayer. Okay, this is a scene multiplayer object. That actually helps. That helps. Good-o, scene multiplayer. Clear. There's a clear button. or clear function. Okay, give it a shot. I gotta put my clothes in the dryer. I gotta do that soon before I forget. Didn't throw an error. That's good. So if we leave and play, no, it doesn't fix it. Oh, this is a tough one. I'll be right back. This is a tough bug to find. At least I know the cause of it now. All right, I'm back. I'm here. Just in case anyone is still chilling in the chat, I'm now going to actually play the game and move on from this issue, which I have no earthly idea how to fix. Okay. All right. We need some moss. Actually, I'm trying to use the controller here. What am I doing? We gotta find some moss. And we're right on this little rabbit trail, and he doesn't seem to give a shit. Oh man, the controls in this game are rough. Like, it's not a good sign when you're the game developer and the controls are rough. And this is like the 10th iteration of the controls too, is the crazy thing. This game is cursed because it has too much, the complexity is why it's fun. The complexity is also why it sucks. So like, you can't win. Alright, so we got some moss. I think I need more moss. I want more moss. Give me more moss. Here we go. Moss, baby. Yeah. Okay, this is probably enough. We have 30 moss. All right, let's moss this thing. I gotta read this though. The final step is to place moss in the boughs. Press left or right, and then hold RT. All right, you got it. Gotta insulate this sucker. I need some for my bed too, so I can't totally run out. Should be okay. I feel like there's one in here that could be, yeah, right there. Oh, okay, hello. Crouching is still kind of scuffed. I'm not really sure how to fix it. Cool. Fire materials. Equip your belt knife with RB. Okay. Find a dead tree. From the same dead tree, chop off at least 4 branches with the hatchet. Okay. Ooh, moon is out. Hello. That's very pretty. Let's get a screenshot here. We got to get some in-game screenshots. Now that we can do this, that's kind of neat. I should get a shortcut key to do that, actually. But you start having so many controls in a game, and it's like it gets to be a little bit much. All right, let's get back to the tutorial. Okay, locate a log. Yep. Okay. Can do that. It's probably going to ask me to pick up 3. Switch to your hands with LB. Yeah, there's 2 ways to switch to your hands, and I struggle to tell players how to do it. Select tinder. It's going to say branches next. Select branches and place 4 on top. Switch to the flint and striker by pressing 5. That's because I touched the keyboard for a sec. Should have said RB. Nice fire. Select firewood. Your firewood. Place 3 firewood on the fire now. 1, 2, 3. And we can grab the rest here. Okay, so I think this is where the tutorial gets a little, like, this a little scuffed, because, you know, I already have done this, so we need to skip step. That's what we need to do. Skip step and skip tutorial buttons are can't nav to on controller. Okay, so ow, we can do sleep. Tutorial complete. Your stats are now unlocked. Okay, okay. We got some of that. We could get some water. The building system is really good. Reminds me of the forest. Yeah, that's awesome. Like the forest is it's not, I mean, this is not like a horror game specifically, but like definitely take a lot of inspiration from the forest. So that's good to hear. That's cool. You can also like dig in the snow and stuff too. So like there's a fully, it's still, you know, it's still a little bit sketch, but like you can dig in the snow and it's not stuttery on my end. That means I screwed up my bitrate here. So let me try to increase my video bitrate slightly. Hey, Samafa, by the way. Let's try 2000. My computer was complaining about the bitrate earlier. On my end, it's smooth. Oh, really? How about now? Is that any better? I'm not dropping any frames. You know what? I think that means I can crank this up a little. It's supposed to be 60 FPS on my stream, but clearly. Encoding overloaded. What am I doing? Why is it encoding overloaded? I'm doing something wrong. It could be this. Let me know if the frame rate's any better without my face being on the thing. Oh crap, I let my fire go out. That's alright. I wanna go fishing anyways. We'll just get all, and then we'll go fishing. Let me know if the frame rate gets any better. Actually, I don't need to do all this. I have wood here, so I'm good. Alright, so let's equip the auger. And let's start going this way, I guess. I can put this on the map too. I guess I can also just put my face on the screen and just turn off that filter. And you can see my background. I should crop this, hey? I can crop this image better. Let's do 500. Oh. Yeah, it's the NVIDIA thingy. The cropping is not doing anything. Oh, there we go. Bump this up to 350. Right, we can do like 100, 200. Top, we can do 100. Nice. We've got a good cropped image there, so we're not consuming so much screen. Oh, sweet. I just got to check to see if there's been any bugs in the debugger. So far, so good. I did found a bug earlier that's like really bad, and I need to fix it, but I don't know how to fix it. I spent a few minutes trying. to no avail. There's like a little bit of environmental fog that's been added in the game. I don't know if you can tell at all, but on the horizon there's a little bit, teeny bit of environmental fog. I'll try to get more of that eventually. We gonna go ice fishing. What is this? Oh, this is a shadow. That is one long shadow. I'm so happy with the footprint system, honestly. I spent a couple days on it and it just worked. I mean, it needed some tuning and stuff, but it gives so much more. It's so hard to explain, but it makes you feel like you're in the game world way more. Just that tiny detail. All right, now we have to listen. I have to put in my other earbud. The way you do ice fishing in this game is you have to listen for the cracking of the ice. And once the ice starts to crack, you gotta be a little careful because you can fall in. Here we go. Hear that? All right, so we're gonna drill a hole. Oh, that's pretty broken. Let me make a note of that. So the auger, you can see through your arm. Awesome. All right. I have a strong suspicion that we are not fishing at the right time at all of day. So, oh no, I found a bug. I found a bug. Non-existent function, fish reset. This is why you playtest, folks. If there's any game devs in the chat, this is why you playtest. Like, my best way of playtesting is like, stop coding for a few days, a couple days, give it a break, come back, and playtest. Fish reset is non-existent, because I moved it. That's because I moved it. I just remembered. Oh. Toolchar. So let's take a look at our fishing rod.tscene. Here it is. There's no... Uh-oh, did I wipe this at some point? You love that it happens every time? I don't know why I love that it happens every time. But yes, no, it's good to find bugs. It's better than players finding them. Because like what happens for a player in the game if they did this? The game just crashes. Like it just like it's done. Now the crazy thing is I'm trying to do a function call that doesn't exist, which means I accidentally wiped it, which is not good. I need to go back in my GitHub history and see like at what point was this, you know, a thing. So what we can do is we can do playtest. Let's go to playtest 2. And let's just go back. Or let's go to, actually let's go to the main branch, why not? And we'll go to tools. Prefabs. Tools char. Fishing rod. Ah, there was a script. What did I do? Oh my god. That's embarrassing. That's totally embarrassing. I somehow wiped a script from the game. Alright, so we're going to try this again. So fishing rod. Wow, I honestly don't know how I did this. Fishing rod. We need to add a script. Fishing rod. And this, folks, is why you use source control. And I'm just going to copy in the script that's on GitHub. Yep. This should be handle and animation player. Yeah, those are there. So okay, we'll see if this fixes it. I hope to God it does. We'll try this again. I just mean how you're being thorough, and it shows people how minor things can actually be more complex than they realize. I see so much complaining and expectation from gamers. Yes, there is a little bit of complaining from gamers. That definitely happens, but it's okay. I get it. They don't always see what's involved. And that's kind of why I like to do the devlogs. I think like there's a few people who've popped in here every now and then, and it like gives it definitely gives a sense of what's involved a little bit more. Oh, you know what? I need to run the tutorial level because I'm not going to find a lake just on happenstance. I kind of cheat a little bit. I know where the lake is in the tutorial level. There's a couple visual bugs here. You're going to notice in really hilly areas, the trees disconnect from the landscape. There's no way I can ice fish here. Would that be possible? I don't think so. I think it's going to be too shallow. Ice is too thick. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So let's quit the game. I really need to give the controller support some love. That really needs to happen. I'm just trying to find the time. I have too many like other important bugs to deal with, basically, is the issue. But I will get there. All right, I'm actually going to skip the tutorial because that's a feature I added. Excuse me. Yeah, agreed. People get very passionate. I think it's cool that people get passionate, honestly. Like, people, generally speaking, are, you know, with rare exception, like, people don't get that passionate about what people create in the world. Like, video games are kind of special because players, like, can really get passionate and they can get into the world and, like, really try to understand what the developer is doing. And, yeah, it's very cool. I don't think there's many other like mediums that do that. Like if you think about like someone writing a novel, like the readers aren't going to be, you know, part of that process, right? Which is cool. Okay, so it didn't break automatically this time. That's better. Let's attach that. I don't know how I lost that. That is so like, that's so just not good that I lost the script for the fishing just disappeared. We're gonna try to fish a couple times and see what happens. Like, it's very unlikely you'd catch a fish in the middle of the day like this, but we're gonna try. What just happened? Oh, okay. Attempts in this area, sure. There's definitely a couple little weird things about fishing, and I do need to come back and clean up at some point. Like right now, for some reason, it's like not letting me finish the fishing operation. Oh, here we go. There's a fish on the line. Ah, shit. Darn. I actually got really lucky. Normally you wouldn't catch a fish like this early in the day. We're starting to get near like the time when you can catch them, but... So I gotta get this patch out today. This is game breaking for fishing, which really sucks. And it's supposed to be... I've overfished. Okay, so that works. I haven't tested that in a hot minute. Now that you've overfished an area, you can't fish there again right away. So let's, I don't know, let's go over here somewhere. Fish activity, medium. Okay, I'm feeling good now. We're gonna catch a fish. I can feel it. The shadow for the fishing rod is very messed up. I'm just realizing I should make a note of that. Oh, here we go. Nice. Okay, we got one. We got one. We're going to humanely dispatch this fishy. Okay. Now we need to clean it. I need to update that audio effect. That audio effect is pretty bad. Then we need to, let's cut some bait so we can get some extra. We can get some extra bait and then fillet it. All right, we got some fish. I gotta make a fire. I'm dying. So what's gonna happen in the game eventually is if you leave raw fish out on the ice like this, you're gonna attract bears, which is 100% a thing. Like leaving raw fish out, raw food, you're gonna attract wolves and bears for sure. They are not afraid of human encampments. And you know, getting all up in your business to steal some of your food. Casually bonking the fish, yes. That is part of the game. The game is not gory, right? So one of my principles in the game is that it's not super gory, but it's meant to be mechanically the things that you would do in the wild. So I'm hoping the art style can kind of lead us away from super goriness. I feel like I missed a branch, did I? No? All right, let's get some firewood. Gotta get a fire going here. I'm tempted to go make a fire out on the ice, actually. I think that's fun. Other than the fact that we're freezing to death, it is fun. So maybe I'll make a little fire here just to keep me alive. In the meantime, let's put that down. Let's put that down. Let's attach the okay, cool. I'm not all about the predators when it's for the sake of it, but leaving smelly food out is a real consideration. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I'm basing this on Alone? Yeah, I've watched a ton of Alone. Yep, absolutely. Put an option for gore? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Like, I don't know. I don't want to, it's not really the focus of the game, so we'll see. I love the little particle effects that I finally got in here. So if you stoke the fire, you get these nice little embers go flying up. I actually really, really love those. Yeah, so let's pick up some wood. And it's gonna be sweet once the like the little, there's like gonna be like a little trailer that you can pull around and do cross-country skis, and then you can pull all kinds of stuff. I'm excited for that, honestly. All right, let's go back out on the ice. I'm actually going to fill up my bucket as well while I'm here to get some water. I'm gonna get some water now. Yeah, so we're gonna let that do its thing, and then I think I'm gonna start a fire out here. And we can try fishing again. The cool thing about fishing is that once you start to get in the rhythm of catching fish, you can catch more fish because you can cut these are whitefish mostly, like in the far north there's a lot of whitefish, and you can cut their chin and use it as bait, which is a cool thing to do. I swear to God there was a fish out here. I should have marked it on the map, that's my fault. That's 100% my fault. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. There should be fish. Uh-oh. That sounds bad, generally speaking. And you can see my little fire up there. That's kind of cool too. Just a little flicker. Anyways, let's start a fire here because why not? And I haven't tested starting a fire on the ice in a hot minute, so we're gonna make sure this all still works. This little timing mechanic is surprisingly difficult at times. When you're like, oh, that's easy, that's awesome. Okay, so that fire looks good. I'm happy with that. We're gonna check on the other fire and see if I want to get binoculars. Oh, binoculars would be so awesome to have in the game. Because like I could use them right now because I left fish out there somewhere and I cannot find it. And it shouldn't be like despawned or anything. It should be out there. I just can't see it. I don't know where it is. And in fact, yeah, I should be able to see that fire. Oh, that's a fun bug with the pot showing up through everything. Let's drink some water. One thing I'm not sure about is if I pick up the pot and I put water in it and it's at 25%, and if I switch it out, like if I put, I don't know, folding saw in 4 and then I put the pot back. Oh, okay, nice. So we can actually fill the pot now. That works. I guess I don't really need to have both fires going, but like, why not, I guess? I'm still annoyed that I lost those fish. They're like gonna be out here somewhere, but that's fine. All right, let's put down some more. Yeah, let's do a little stack of wood here. And let's get that pot down. Eventually I want to cook some fish, but I'm gonna go on another little scouting journey, see if I can find out. Oh, I found it, I think. Nice. Yeah. I'm carrying too much fish. Okay, so we need to make sure that the fish actually don't clip through the terrain. So if we drop a fish, let's drop. Okay, that works. So we can make a little pile of fish if we're so inclined. They're like clipping over each other. Oh crap, didn't mean to pick that up. All right, that's okay. Maybe I'll just sharpen my whetstone or sharpen my axe. Could get some more wood in the meantime. Yeah, let's do that. I should increase the run speed if you're not holding anything. That feels like a thing. It could be a thing. Don't know why every now and then the branches just look really weird when you chop them off. Add it to the list of weird visual anomalies in this game. The very long list. Sorry, what goes for wood gathering? The mechanics? Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing that makes the game kind of interesting, in my opinion. It's like that was my whole like vision from the start, I guess. It's like there's a lot of depth in the mechanics. Which some people are gonna find that's laborious, but you know, I get it. But I think for the people who enjoy that kind of thing, I think it's gonna be really good. So it gives you like a feeling of like, I don't know, my basic theory is like, you need something to do in games. Like there has to be stuff for you to do. If there's not enough stuff for you to do, then like you're not going to be engaged. And just by like doing stuff in the game, as long as it's realistic stuff, you feel very immersed. Yeah, exactly. It makes a difference for immersion, 100%. Let's eat our ration first. Actually, we can save the ration because we can just cook some more fish. And pick up. We got a nice little fire going here. Actually, you know what? We can soon start working on another ice fishing hole. Yeah, 100% we can. We're just out here farming the fish. Maybe right here. See if we can get a more rare fish this time. And let's get a bait on here. Fish activity low, it should be, oh, okay, we got one, we hooked one. Got one on the line. Oh, yeah, I don't like that bug. I don't know if it's a bug, it's actually a design feature. It's just not a very good one. What just happened there is we had a fish on the line, but every hour the fish migrate or the fish move around in different patterns. So every hour there's just kind of a random chance that you could lose a fish, which is like kind of sucks, but I guess that's somewhat realistic. Probably shouldn't sweat it too much. Let's get some more bait. Yeah, let's get that bait. We have 6 bait left, so we can keep fishing. There is kind of like, I'm realizing there is kind of like a limit to how much you can fish, because if you're not really careful about how your oh crap. Okay, it was all good. It was still cooked. Let's get another one in there. We'll get a little assembly line of fish going here. And let's throw the rest on the ground. And let's also eat some fish. Why not? We got some. Cool. If we fish at the right time, we're like almost guaranteed to get one. But still easier said than done. I don't know why it still says low. I thought the fish would be super active right now. Maybe I forget the hours. I'm gonna look at the guide. Fishing rod. Okay. Ice fishing. Okay, dawn comes later at 9 a.m. Dusk is fish are crepuscular and will be most active during this period. So we're a little early. It's still a little bit early. So maybe I'll just chill for a sec. Our fire up on the hill still is burning away. Yeah, there's a bit of weird visual glitches with the pot and the fish and stuff. I'm still working on it. Trying to figure out how to make that work better. Oh, did I sleep? I didn't sleep. Okay. Darn. I'm gonna get, and I don't have a sleeping bag. I'm gonna get sleep deprived. And sleep deprived kind of sucks in this game. Yeah, so I gotta sleep soon. I probably should finish this playtest anyways. Do we have any bugs? No bugs? Okay, that's good. No crashes anyways, just visual glitches, which I can deal with. Okay, let's try fishing one more time. Or maybe 2 more times since we have... Ooh, we got one. Oh, okay. Fish activity medium. Oh, that's a different one. What is this? A lake trout. So now we have 2 bait left. If we want to make the most of this, we should just fish again right now, actually. We have 2 baits. This is the last 2 baits. So either we get another fish right now or we don't. Sweet. Just another whitefish. So much fish. All right, let's use our last bait. Is that a northern pike? No, it's another lake trout. Really want to get that northern pike. There's a bug with the bait, I just noticed. I just noticed a bug with the bait. I think that's not working properly. Because I should have been at like bait, carry limit, drop quantity. Oh, it's 5. Oh. That's not good. That's strange. Something weird is going on there. Because I should have 1 bait now. I fished 1 fish and then I got a bait from that fish. I'm gonna have to turn on a debug to test something. Let's test this real fast. So if I do inventory true, the magical inventory, let's drop some bait. And let's turn the inventory off. So I have 5 bait, so I have to like carefully watch what happens right now. Is there a bug here or not? So I have 5 bait. Do I attach 1? Now I have 4. Oh, of course. Okay, I've overfished there. Great. Oh, that's a very that is a very burnt piece of fish. Okay, oops. Oops, we have to dispose of that. All right, fair enough. Need to be more mindful about that. I've overfished there. Okay. Let's get the auger then. Maybe here. Wait a second. So we have 3 now. What the hell is happening? Now I have 2. I'm so confused. I guess I was going through the bait faster than I thought I was. So I have 2. Oh, catching the fish uses a bait. That's a bug. That's a bug. Why is that happening? Oh, I found it. Use 1 bait? No. There's lots of things here that are using up a bait. That's not right. This should not be there. So interact fishing rod, single use actions. Interact fishing rod. This is totally wrong. You don't use a bait. The bait is already consumed at that point. Let's try to catch another one and see what happens. So I literally have 1 bait left. And of course, I'm not going to catch a fish. Ah! Okay, well, we can get 1 bait from this guy. Okay, so we have 1 bait now. That's good. I'm also not paying attention to the fish again. It's probably burning. Ah, we're so close. Okay, we got 1. Sweet. We can eat it. Actually, I need to get some water soon. But what I really want to test is fishing rod. Where's my bait? I just attached a bait. Oh. I think all of this stuff doesn't make any sense. HUD. Yeah, this is messed up. Clear fishing rods? Where does that get called from? Clear fishing rods. Hours changed. Clear fishing rods. Yeah, this is not right either. This is all got to be removed. TBD, remove. Yeah, this just is like a bunch of nonsense code in here. I don't even know why I put it in. So the only thing that should use bait is like when you attach bait to the fishing rod. That should be it then. You lose a bait when you do that. There's kind of no returning from that. You can't reuse that bait, which is a little bit, it's not quite true, I guess. You could reuse like a worm if you had it, but like oftentimes that is the case. So I'm just gonna go with the simple solution rather than the complicated one. I think I was trying to make it too complicated from the start. So let me just search this. So we are setting that here, cut bait. Oh, that adds 1 to it. Use 1 bait. That is no longer used. Single use action, find use 1. No, TBD remove, no longer used. Actually, this needs to be refactored. Reset fishing. I'm just gonna rename this. Because I think I still need to do this, but just not the inventory part. Oh, and I'm freezing to death. Awesome. Sweet. Gotta love it. Okay. Okay. I think it's fixed? Question mark? So the only place that the bait is actually removed is when you attach it, which makes sense to me. For balance, I can see massive evolution since I first watched the game. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. I'm definitely happy that there's some growth that you're seeing. From my standpoint, sometimes it feels very very slow. But yeah, that's awesome. We're gonna try this bait mechanic one more time. I gotta add my inventory. I gotta throw one on the ground. Where the hell it is. There it is. False. And we'll set clear inventory to true. And false. Okay. We have 5 bait. We attach 1 bait. So yeah, you could lose the bait, but it's still like, you still have like, it's tricky now that I think about it. It's like whether the bait is on the rod or not is a different question of like whether you've taken it out of your inventory. I think it's fixed now. I think it makes more sense. Oh, we got one. All right, let's make sure this all looks good. So we still have 3 bait. Okay, that's fixed. Nice. And we have like an enormous amount of fish. And if we do this, we get 1 bait back. Perfect. So that all works now. And my fish is, I don't have any fish cooking. It's kind of silly that there's a carry limit on fish, now that I think about it. Why is there a carry limit on fish? I need to think about that. I'm getting rid of that. The carry limit on fish makes no sense, now that I think about it. And it doesn't even show up in on the menu. So if we look at the picking up a fish, no, yeah. I don't even know what this means. Can't pick up. Food is cooking. An inventory item. Oh, there's a very overly complicated way of saying it's cooking. Okay. Cool. Yeah. If you want to carry fish, it's just your own prerogative. You just have to manage that weight in your inventory, that's all. Yeah, you just have to manage, that's fine. It's not an issue. Our fire is almost out here. And I bet our fire up on the hill is out too, yeah. Cook this one and get out of here, I think. I'm getting a screenshot of this. All right, yeah, let's get out of here. Uh-oh, hello. What happened? Oh, I think it's because I've been making too many changes. This happens when I'm in debug mode and I make too many changes to the code while playing the game. Eventually it's just like, nope, you can't do that. And for perspective, for people who are watching, like most game engines don't allow you to change the code while the game is running. Godot is very special in the sense that you can change some bits of the code while the game is running and like tweak it and iterate it as you're playing, which is like totally crazy when you think about it. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks to everyone who popped in. It's super cool seeing you hang out and chat and seeing you like the game and stuff. So yeah, you can always, if you're not in the Discord, you can come over in the Discord for the game. You can always go to bushcraftsurvival.com and you can get a nice little, I haven't shown this to too many people yet, but you get a nice little sound effect when you hit that button, a little ambiance, and then you can hop into the Discord if you want to say hi. Otherwise, I'm out of here. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Enjoy your day.